to the next generation of New Yorkers who refuse to accept that the promise of a better future was a relic of the past. You showed that when politics speaks to you without condescension, we can usher in a new era of leadership.
Well, Zohran Mamdani celebrated his victory in New York City's mayoral race. Now, the 34-year-old will have to navigate the unending demands of America's biggest city and deliver on his ambitious campaign promises.
Joining us right now from Gracie Mansion is Mayor Eric Adams, who says he plans to help Mr. Mamdani transition into City Hall. Nice to have you here, Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you. It's great to be here.
Did you expect that big win last night?
No, I thought it would be closer. I am really happy to see over 2 million New Yorkers come out. It's unfortunate that approximately 2 million decided not to come out and make a determination on the future of the city. I think that there needs to be a level of participation from all New Yorkers because these races are extremely important.
So yesterday when you voted, you said after you walked out that New York City is not a socialist city. Maybe it is. How you feeling this morning about that?
Well, I still believe it's not. You know, as I stated, it's unfortunate. Over 2 million New Yorkers did not speak. And I think that I want to encourage New Yorkers to come out and let your voices be heard. You can't allow the numerical minority to determine the outcome of what the city is going to be. But I think that's yesterday's news. January 1st, I'm going to be handing off I like to use the plane analogy, to a new pilot, and that's Zohran. He's the new pilot of this city. And I'm on this plane with him, and there are no parachutes on this plane. As I say over and over again, we can't pray for the plane to crash. We have to pray for him to be able to land it. And I'm going to do everything I could do as possible to use my experience to assist him in navigating the turbulent winds and turbulence that we have in front of us.
Okay, so how does that transition begin? Take us kind of step by step here, because we've got 57 days until the new mayor takes over. Before we get to that, have you even had a conversation with him? I know it's only been about 12 hours.
No, after these elections, there's so much energy. I've been there. I know the jubilance. I know how everyone is in his ear right now. The young man needs time to breathe. And I have time to sit down and speak with him and give him an opportunity like Bill de Blasio did with me. I'm going to invite him here again to Gracie Mansion and sit down. And our team has already started several months ago, putting in place all of the documentation that's needed. We're going to give him a good start. We're going to explain all of our policies. We're going to give him a book of them, and we're going to let him know why we implemented the policies and what are some of the things that we would suggest for him to continue and what we learned, and just really give him a good start so that he can start hitting the ground running.
Would you suggest people in your administration that he should keep? And would that include the current police commissioner, Jessica Tisch?
Trust me when I tell you, I do not have to suggest it. He knows that you're going to need experience. You're going to see many people from the Adams administration still in place, including the police commissioner who just announced record levels of decrease of shootings and shooting victims, the lowest level in the city's recorded history, in the safety of our subway system. Our policies won. No one is going to argue that we did not create more jobs, that we did not bring down crime to low levels, that we did not build more housing than any other administration. And many of those team members, I'm sure you're going to see some familiar faces because we built a good team.
I know, I just want to be clear here. You said you're going to see many people from the Adams administration stay, including the police commissioner. Did you mean that, or did you misspeak? Or do you know that she's going to stay?
No, I don't make the determination on who is going to be part of the next mayor's administration. He stated at his debate that he was open to keeping the police commissioner, so I'm not misspeaking. He spoke, and that was what he stated. So if he makes that determination, it's a smart move. But mayors pick their team and their staff to execute their policies, and he'll make the determination who he wants on his team. But I believe a lot of my team members will still be there because they have the experience.
So are you saying that you think the commissioner is going to stay?
Brother, I don't know how many times I can say the same thing over and
know,
over
you're
again.
saying that he wants her to stay. I'm
Zohran.
asking.
Ask Zohran that question. I'm no longer the mayor on the 31st. You keep asking me the same question. You do that often when I'm on your show.
Well, I'm asking you the question
Zohran.
that you
Ask Zohran. Now,
you
ask
said
me
he
another
wants
question
her to
if you have
stay,
one.
and you said we will see members of your administration stay, including her. So if you're saying that you're going to see her stay, that means I'm asking, do you know that she's going to stay? That's all. I'm just trying to get clarification when you're saying one thing, but then you're coming back and saying, well, he's saying that, which he did. I'm asking, do you know if she is going to stay? That's all I'm asking.
Xana, do you have a question for me? Because I can't play this game with him.
Well,
this
listen,
Well, it's not a game. You're the one that said it. No,
I
okay,
answered
so
the question, though. Do you have a question for me,
I
Xana?
do. I
okay,
want
well, you can play this game if you want as well. I mean, so let's not come on here and pretend.
I'm getting ready to get off your show right now.
All right, wait.
You can have whatever
if you don't
temper
have
tantrum you want.
a question that I answered already.
You did not answer the question.
Zohran about his staff.
Yes.
But I'm not going back and forth with you as I typically do when you get on the air. When I'm on the air with others, it's a pleasant conversation. But you're rude, you're disrespectful.
Could I
and
just,
you always
could I
try
just
to
ask another question?
antagonize the
Because,
conversation.
Mayor...
No, this
Speak
is
with
you
Zohran.
coming out here, and you have an agenda when you come on the show. All right,
Hey,
so
just
let's
breathe,
face
brother.
that.
Breathe, man. Breathe.
No,
Don't get
I'm
hyped
breathing.
up.
I'm fine.
Just take a deep breath. That's
Okay.
why I did meditation, because I know it's coming
I do
on
meditation
too.
every
Just
morning,
breathe.
brother, so don't worry about me.
All
You
right,
take care of
wait,
you.
let me ask something else that's very important to New Yorkers. Affordability, because that's what Mayor Mr. Mamdani ran on. Let's talk about the Rent Guidelines Board, because they would be in charge of freezing rents. I believe you have 6 appointees that could be up for something that you could put in place right now. Will you do that before you leave office in the end of December?
Well, first, let's be very clear. Mayors do not freeze rent.
No, but your appointees,
They
your
don't freeze
appointees.
rent on Mitchell Lamas,
Right.
and they don't even freeze rent on any other housing. The Rent Guideline Board, they carry that function out. It is my job as the mayor to fill positions on the board, just as Mayor de Blasio, Mayor Bloomberg, and every mayor's prior to that. We're going to make sure there are people that are on the board that's going to follow the law, not follow politics. The law is you do an assessment to determine if rents should increase or remain without an increase, and that's what we're going to do. And when we make an announcement, we will make sure that we officially tell everyone.
And then you'll do that before you leave office at the end of December.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have anybody in mind yet for those positions?
Randy, my first deputy mayor, Randy Mastro, and deputy mayor Carry On, they are vetting the application and the request, and we may just remain with the board that we have now. We have not made the final determination, but when we do, we will definitely let everyone know.
Okay, great. All right, you guys are on the same page.
No, we're on the same page.
You're on the same page.
You said something and you weren't clear on it, and I asked for a clarification, and then you got defensive about it. Then I got defensive. This happens. So I owe you an apology for getting defensive and you getting defensive. So thank you very much for joining us, though. I appreciate it, and good luck to you.
And you listen. You guys have a great day, and don't define when I get defensive. Define yourself, and I'll define myself.
All right,
I didn't get defensive. I answer your question.
Well,
Listen, great speaking to you all.
All right,
I look
great
forward
speaking to
see
you, too.
As just a citizen.
Try and
on
talk us
January
right off
1st,
the
so I
air.
can
We
enjoy this
appreciate you.
beautiful
Thank you
city
very
and life
much.
that's waiting for
Mayor
me.
Eric Adams.
Take care.
All right, he's
Thank
all
you,
done
Mayor
here.
Adams.
Thank you very much.